Hello, I'm Swarnali Bhuya, a third year undergraduate from Haldia Institute of Technology, and I'm here to contribute on the topic Set up VirtualBox and Virtual Machine on Windows operating system. Uh, now, for those who don't know what is VirtualBox, it is a tool which will enable you to run different operating system virtually on your host operating system. Now, in this case, my host operating system is Windows 10. Now, the first step, we first just need to search for VirtualBox on your favorite browser. I am searching it in Google browser, uh, and then click on the first link over here. And once this link opens, you just need to click on this download VirtualBox option. As my host is Windows 10, so I'm clicking on Windows host. And you will be able to see this kind of interface, and it is downloading. We will give it a little time. Yeah, now it has been downloaded, and now comes the installation process. Now, once it is downloaded, go to your downloads option. Yeah, we will see this VirtualBox has been downloaded. Click on it. Now we'll click on next. We'll keep this as it is, as default, and we'll click on next. Yeah, here we will select all the default and we'll proceed with next. Here it is a small warning. You can overlook and go on with yes. And now finally click on install. Yeah, it says that it'll take several minutes. We'll wait for it. Yeah, go on with egg. Yes. Yes, install. Yeah, it shows now finish. You can click on finish. Now once we have installed the VirtualBox, now here it is the VirtualBox. It looks like this. Now once it has been installed, we do not have any operating system installed in our VirtualBox. Now what we are going to do is we are going to go and click on Ubuntu. We'll search for Ubuntu and we'll click on the first option that comes up over here. Now we'll go and click on download. We have to download the ISO file of Ubuntu. Now what we'll do is we'll click on this Ubuntu desktop, that is 20.04 LTS version. We'll click on this. LTS version means long term support system. That is, it'll run for a longer period of time. So we'll go ahead and click on this. And you can see here it is starting to get downloaded. It'll take a lot of time actually, because it's a 2.9 GB file, so it'll take time. We'll give it time. Now you can see over here that the Ubuntu ISO file has been downloaded. Now once we have downloaded the ISO file, we are ready to install it in a virtual system. Here in a VirtualBox, we are ready to download it. Now what we have to do is we have to click on new. Now you have to give the name, a suitable name for your virtual machine. I'll give here Ubuntu 20.04. I have given the version as I have downloaded the 20.04 desktop version, 64-bit. Now I'm going to give this name. Yeah, I'll keep it as it is. Now VirtualBox will provide you with the proper options. As this Ubuntu is a Linux based operating system, so it is giving the option Linux. You can select accordingly, but I'll keep it with Linux. And as we have downloaded the 64-bit, so it is giving 64-bit. Now we'll proceed with next. Now for memory size, we will keep it in the safe zone. I'll keep it over here in the green zone only. Better not to exceed the green zone. Now we'll keep going with next. I will click on, we'll keep it as it is. Hard disk size, we'll keep it as it is. As with the, we'll go with the default and we'll click on create. For the hard disk type, we will select VDI, that is VirtualBox disk image, and then we'll go with next. For here, storage on physical hard disk, you can select either dynamically allocated or fixed size. I will go with dynamically allocated. Now, as of dynamically allocated, it will allow your Ubuntu operating system to give the disk size and or the space according to the requirement. And for fixed size, will allocate, and for fixed size, this will allocate the memory or the space beforehand. So I'll select over here dynamically allocated and I'll go with next. File location, you can select according to your need, but I'll keep here 10 GB. I'll go and create. Yeah, you can see Ubuntu 0.2.04. The machine has come over here. Now this is the location. Here it is the location where your virtual machine has been installed or downloaded. Now what we are going to do is we have to select this and we'll go to the settings. We have given Ubuntu 0. We have given these things, right? We have given these things. We can go to the advanced. Here you will select this bi-directional, and the drag and drop also you will select bi-directional. Now why we have selected bi-directional is that it will allow you to share files with your host machine, which is Windows, and your virtual machine. That it will allow you to copy and paste files from your host machine to your virtual machine and vice versa. For description you can give, and disk encryption also, it is as it is. Now for system, for the motherboard settings, we'll keep it as it is, as default, and then we'll proceed to the processor. Now here you need to go to the processors, and by default virtual machine will allocate one CPU to your memory machine, so now here you can increase accordingly. Better not to go to the danger side. We'll keep it safe side. You can I'm giving it 4 here, 4. Then proceed to display. Here you will go with proceed with the default, and now here we'll come to storage. Now we have to click on empty. We have to select this disk, and here we have to choose a disk file. Now here we have to go and click on downloads because I have downloaded the ISO file here. ISO file over here. We have to select it and we have to open. Now once it is opened, it is done. Here you can see that the file has come up over here, and you can change these settings also, but for now on I'm going to go with these default settings only. So I'm going with OK. Now we have to click on this and we have to click on start. It is starting. Yeah, it has started. Now here you are going to see this type of window. Now you have to select the language. You can select according to what you need, what you are capable of. Here I'm going to select English. It is default only. Select US English. Now after you have selected the language, we have to go and click on continue. Here you will select the three options. You have to select this option too. This one. Here we have to select these three options, and then we'll click on continue. Now here we will leave it as it is. Now we are going to click on install now. Here it is displaying some little warnings. Go with continue. Now you have to give the location of the nearby places, of your nearby places. As I'm from India, I'll select over here. I'll click on continue. Now here you have to give the name of your machine. I'm giving a name to it. Let's say happy code. Yeah, I'll keep my computer's name as it is, happy code only, VirtualBox. Pick a username, happy code only. I'll give a password to it. Yeah, confirm. We have to give the same password again. Now let's click on continue. Now installation of Ubuntu will start on your virtual machine. You just need to wait for some time until Ubuntu installation is finished. I'm also waiting over here. After some times, you will see something like this. It says installation is complete. Installation is complete. You need to restart the computer in order to use the new installation. You have to click on restart now. And then, yeah, then it is saying, then press enter. Remove the installation medium, then press enter. We have to press enter. Yes, now it came. It is our username, if you can remember. Now it says to give the password. I'll give the password which I have given earlier. I press enter. It's opening. Yes, now it's opened. You can skip these next and skip. You can go on skipping and next. Allows the application to determine. No. Next. Yeah. Done. Yeah, this is what your operating system will look like. You can see over here it is installed in the VirtualBox. It is installed in Oracle VM VirtualBox. It is installed over here. You can see over here it is not installed in your main host operating system. Now, yeah, it is pretty much about it. Thank you. We have completed installing our virtual machine and into our host computer. And thank you once again.